Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Clash Royale video. My name is Disrespectful, and I've been playing Clash Royale for about 8 years now. I was checking my badge earlier, it's been 8 years, which is kind of insane. I remember before I used to have an iPhone, I was playing on my friends' iPhones, and so I guess I have longer experience, but I played on and off. I'm completely free to play, and I just love Clash Royale. But I'm just gonna show some replays today for my first video. I shared it to my clan, and I was like, you know what? These are just some good games. I gotta share it to the public. So here's one of my replays. It's I've been running a Golem, Evo Skeleton, Graveyard, and Elixir Collector deck with Night Witch as well, arrows and zap. However, this is the Void challenge, so I swapped out the Elixir Collector and put in the Void, which is a bit strange, but seemed to work pretty well. So I just dropped the Void on the Ghost. It didn't kill it though, which is pretty crucial. And my starting hand is really bad, so I had to drop a Graveyard here, which is kind of atrocious. But yeah, it's not doing too bad. Arrows to try and clean up the bats. Awkward. I have to drop a Skeleton King because the Dagger Duchess was out of ammo. But on the counterattack, I'm like, you know what, let's just go for it. Send down the Graveyard. I got the Skeleton coming down, pop the ability. But you can just see the guy's Elixir right now. It is not great. We get some huge damage, but look at this counter push. He's got Night Witch, Skeleton King, and I've got no Elixir. He drops the Elixir Golem, and at this point, I'm like, okay, this game is over. I dropped the Void. I know it's not enough. I dropped arrows. Kind of helped out, but I knew it was pretty rough. I say good game here. I still try to pull the Skellies. He's just dropping all kinds of stuff. I dropped the Skeleton King, and at this point I'm just kind of praying. I drop a zap on it, just hoping that things would be alright. And he brings my King Tower to 484, so pretty brutal first minute and a half. Yeah, at this point I'm like, okay, I somehow survived. Let's just give it a go. Pop the ability early so the Dagger Duchess uses her ammo. I'm able to get Void off, which is kind of rough. Didn't kill the Night Witch. I was still kind of learning how to use it. It's way better to just drop on one unit. But now here comes his push. I'm like, alright, Evil Skeletons, you gotta save the day. Drop the Zap too. And honestly, pretty solid defense. They don't get any damage on my tower, which is kind of insane. And I just dropped the Golem at the bridge. I'm like, it's gotta be here now. And I think that actually works out really well, because he drops the Evil Skulls in the back instead of on the Golem. He can drop the Graveyard. And here, since I have so many spells, drop the arrows on it and we take tower. We've got a big counter push, or continued push, I guess. And it's going pretty good. He drops the arrows, but still got some good damage off. And here I'm like, okay, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance in winning it, but I know chances are slim. I drop a Graveyard here. Not the best play, honestly. Probably could have. I dropped arrows. I think I was so excited. But yeah, I know I have to defend. He dropped the Elixir Golem here, and I just dropped Night Witch, Skellies, hoping that it was enough. Dropped Skeleton King as well. And you see my King Tower 310, and drops Void. We're gonna go all the way down to 254 on our King Tower. I just dropped the Golem at the front. It's gotta be now. I'm actually gonna slow this down right here. Oops, sped up for a second. He drops this Ghost, but these Evo Skeletons up the top here, 2 of them go away, and that is crucial because he drops the arrows back here, and those 2 Evo Skeletons, they clean up his Evos and they get onto the tower. Void isn't doing enough because of them. You end up winning the game. So I had to pop some emotes. Huge dub, crazy comeback, and I'll see you guys in the next replay. And here's just that deck that we just used, and just in the video using it again with Void rather than Elixir Collector, just because it's the new spell and just testing out. But personally I prefer using Elixir Collector. I think it just flows better with the deck. You get an Elixir advantage, drop the Elixir Collector, and now with Void it's a little worse. If people Void on it, it's a negative Elixir trade. And Earthquake, if they ever have Earthquake, you just don't drop it. So depending on whether Void continues to stay in the meta, it might be good to have it in, might not, but Before Void, it was amazing with Elixir Collector, but maybe now switching that for the Void spell might be better. Ba-dum-dum-dum.